Sit here. You can sit here. You darn it, my glasses are messed up. They're crooked. It's not my ears. Sit here. Sit down. Sit down. You got your hands full. Boy, you got a lot. You have a lot of food. You gonna eat all that by yourself? Boy, I used to be like you. But, you know, after you hit 40, all the rules change. You'll find out soon enough. What are you, like 35? 27. I'm sorry. It's the light in here. It's these fluorescent lights. They make us all look about 107. So, have a seat. Have a seat. No, don't sit in that chair. That's the one that's got that messed up leg. Yeah. Well, you know, Joyce sat in it when she had her messed up leg, and it kind of buckled. Yeah. I kept telling the maintenance guy to get it out of here because people keep sitting in it, and then it falls back. I said, you're just asking for workers' comp. You know, you're just begging for more of that. They don't listen to me. Get that chair over there. That one looks all right. It's got a split in the seat, though. The cover over the seat has a split. It might be rough on your butt. I mean, you can try it if you're feeling adventurous today. So I guess you had to wait a while in line at that microwave. Boy, I tell you what, people, they're throwing elbows trying to get to that thing. Never saw such a mess. That's why I'm really glad that I no longer have to deal with that. See, I just get my Atkins shake here. I don't even have to mess with the microwave or whatever that is that you have that smells so good. No, I can't eat any of that anymore. I'm doing the low carb thing. Yeah, doing the low carb thing. That's me. It's just chocolate milk. I mean, that's all. It just tastes like chocolate milk. You want some? I better not. If you're not on a low carb diet, you can't drink this stuff. No, you have to be low carb because it's high in fat. And if you're not low carb, Lord, it'd be like pulling a ripcord on your thighs. Not that it looks like anybody's done that to you. I'm not saying that about you specifically. It's kind of a general you. So you down here eating all by yourself? Well, I bless your heart. Why are you so quiet? You know, if you'd come down here more, you'd get to know people. Look, I can help you. If there's anybody around here that you want to know their name, all you have to do is ask. I mean, just come find me and say, hey, do you know my name? No. 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 Close enough. If you need me, you come find me. And you point out, you come tell me, you come say, who is that? And I will tell you who they are. I'm like a walking directory. I am the best thing that you could have as like an asset in this place. You know, Sarah was talking about you the other day. I better not tell you about that, though. It's nothing. It's no big deal. You know what? I shouldn't have even brought it up. I just forget I said anything about it. So, well, see, you got it better than me. You know, we have that online directory that tells you, you know, people's names and whatnot. Is that an ant? We have ants in here. Did you know that? Every now and then, yeah, we get ants, roaches. It's awful because people don't put their food up. They leave food out, and you get bugs when you do that. It's so awful. But when I started working here, see, we did not have an online directory. I started working here when you were probably in diapers. I mean, really, or at least pull-ups. I'm sorry, I thought you were older. You don't look that old. I mean, you look good for your age. Yeah, don't pay me any mind. I mean, like I said, the light in here is just awful. But when I started here, we didn't have this fancy internet, whatnot. So you had to actually learn people's names. And to me, all the lawyers looked the same. You know, they'd all wear the same dark suit, and they were just interchangeable as far as I was concerned. So I had to learn the hard way what everybody's name was. It'd be really embarrassing when you get two of them mixed up. But, you know, after a while, you just learn. So So I understand that you only work part-time. Is that right? You only work. Why do you do that? How come you only work part-time? It suits your schedule. Do you have kids? No. Well, I don't mean to pry, but why not? Well, oh, is that too personal? I don't mean to ask. I don't mean to pry. It's just kind of weird. I mean, like everybody here has kids. You have you have two nephews. Oh, okay. It's not really the same thing though, is it? That's like saying I don't have a dog, but my neighbor does. I mean, like that doesn't really have anything to do with you. Bless your heart. So, are you actively involved in your nephews' lives? You are. Well, I mean, I guess that's better than nothing, but you might want to get on the ball with that whole kid thing. I'm just saying, your youth goes fast, and you don't want to be 40 years old trying to chase a toddler and then throw you back out. That happened to Vera, the receptionist. Yeah, she had a little surprise, like a bonus child, when she was 42, and she was chasing that little thing around, threw her back out. I don't know. She lunged to catch the child and threw her back out. She was out of work for a week. It was awful. We sent her flowers and everybody took her a casserole. It was a very warming experience. It was it was a good team building exercise. I mean, you try to find something good out of anything. I mean, that's what I do. I try to make lemons out of lemon. No, you make lemonade out of lemons. It'd be kind of hard to make lemons out of lemonade. Oh, don't worry about it. Look, Sarah just mentioned something about you, and I shouldn't have even brought it up, but well, and I'm sure somebody's already talked to you about it, and if not, then I'm probably speaking out of turn. But I heard from Sarah that you have not been putting cover sheets on your TPS reports. Yeah, it's that can start to become a problem. Has anyone discussed that with you? And I'm sure you didn't know. You didn't know. You're still learning. I mean, you're new here. What have you been here now? Like 2 weeks? 6 months? Has it been that long? Lord have mercy. Well, you never come out of your office. You just hole up in there like a hermit. I mean, we never see you. It's a shock to see you down here. 6 months. Well, that makes it a little bit more of an issue then, doesn't it? Did Howard not talk to you about that? See, it's very important. You cannot forget your cover sheets. I know it seems like a little thing, but what we say around here is the little things make up the big things, and the big things are what matter. And so you have to focus on the little things. You need to take care of the details so the big things can really, flourish and become real. It's actually part of our mission statement. You probably got a copy of that when you started. Did you get that at orientation? It's about the little things, like your cover sheets. But again, I'm sure you didn't do it on purpose. And Sarah is probably, if she hasn't, has she talked to you? Well, she'll be talking to you soon then. You don't have to tell her I said anything, because actually I may or may not have been told not to talk to you about it, but I didn't think I'd see you. I mean, nobody ever sees you. You just sit in your office in there and you do your little work. You don't even come out and talk to anybody. Oh, don't let me interfere. No, go ahead and eat. Go ahead. What have you got? Is that Cheddar Bay biscuits? You got a weird assortment of stuff. It's leftovers. Oh, bless your heart. You're eating leftovers for lunch? That's kind of sad. I mean, I'll be honest with you. Did you not have anybody at home to eat it? Oh, bless your heart. You live by yourself? Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. No, I did not mean that there's anything wrong with it. There's totally nothing wrong with living by yourself. I mean, if... Well, you know what? The new year's coming up. 2020 could be your year. You may find you someone to share your life with. You what now? You like being single. Well, I tell you, sometimes there's something to be said for it. Well, one good thing about being single is you don't have to worry about how you look. You can just wear any old thing. I mean, look what you're wearing. You just like, it doesn't matter, just whatever. It's just you look like a circus. You just like woo. You can be a total free spirit when you're single. Of course, now, or if you have a husband like mine who travels all the time, Clark is always gone. Always gone. So it's kind of like I'm single. I have the benefits of being married and the benefits of not being married because I have the place to myself a lot, but not all the time because I have friends and I have family and I have a very full life. I have my kids. Of course, they're out of the house now, but I have all that. So I don't ever have leftovers to bring in here. I don't know. Just looking at that little container, it just makes me sad for you. Maybe you should come over to my house sometime. Like, will you have dinner or something? Would you ever want to do that? What part of town do you live in? Up the northern part? Okay. You're probably not too far from that, what is it? The new Sprouts they built up there in Trader Joe's. Yeah, you ever go there? Yeah. Well, where do you get your groceries? Aldi. Ooh. I mean, I don't guess there's anything wrong with it. Just, I would have pictured you more like you look kind of quirky. I see you being like a Whole Foods kind of person. Like you get your groceries there. Do you ever shop there? You don't? Well, why not? It's too expensive. Well, I mean, what do you expect? I mean, if you want quality, you have to pay for it. I mean, clearly you go to Red Lobster, you got some of their Cheddar Bay biscuits there. What else have you got in there? Do you mind if I look? Oh, what is that? Sausage. It's not Jimmy Dean, is it? Bass Farm. You got Bass Farm sausage. You can't even buy that around here. Where did you get Bass Farm sausage? Do they? Oh, I might have to go there sometime. So, yeah, that sounds great. That sounds good. I did not know they sold it there. Thank you for that tip. Definitely going to need to know that. Do you... Never mind. I can't. I shouldn't. Although they have cheese in them. I was just going to ask if I could just have a taste of one of those biscuits. Well, see, I can't eat stuff like that because I'm doing the low carb thing. Can I just have a little taste? I mean, it's basically just cheese. I mean, there can't be that many carbs in there. Can you just pinch off like a little piece? Oh, honey, I don't want the whole thing. Well, now you've handed me the whole thing. I can't give it back. It's got my cooties all over it. I have to eat it now. Oh, my land. I mean, it's mostly cheese. Just as good as I can remember. Well, I'm glad you're forever alone right now. It's working for me. You got a napkin I can use? Really? It's not Christmas time. What is? Well, I know it's not a Christmas napkin per se, but you're just as bad as the stores. You know what? I went into Costco in the middle of September, and they already had Christmas trees out. Now, what do you think of that? You're fine with it? Excuse me. You're fine with it? I am so not. That is not okay. And I am not okay with Christmassy looking napkins before Thanksgiving. Now, I am very passionate about this. Anybody that wants to celebrate Christmas needs to wait because you need to honor the other holidays that come. I mean, Thanksgiving's just forgotten. I don't see anything that you have here that says anything about Thanksgiving. What is that? What is that? Is that part of your lunch? Can I have it? But see, now this right here is what I'm talking about, okay? What is this? A little chocolate Santa Claus. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. No offense, but you really ought to be ashamed of yourself. Do you not do anything for Thanksgiving? How do you already have chocolate Santa Clauses? It's just a little piece, so it won't hurt anything. I mean, I'm low carb, but it's just a little piece. How is that so good? Can you tell me how this is so good? Where did you get this? You got this at Aldi? My word, what kind of chocolate is it? It's German chocolate? Well, that explains it. I don't think you got it at Aldi, though. I think you're lying to me. They don't have good stuff at Aldi. It's all knockoffs. Why would you shop in a store that just sells knockoffs? That's tacky. You got any more of these? Oh, you got another one in there. I mean, I'm not going to take you lunch, obviously. So listen. Now, I know the invitation hasn't gone out yet, but every year, about a week before Christmas, we do a dirty Santa. Do you know what that is? Have you ever done a dirty Santa before? It sounds nasty or like it would be raunchy. It's actually not. We don't do raunchy stuff here. Now, there's an invitation that's going to go out, but I don't want you to feel any pressure. But we need to bring you out of your shell, okay? We do. You need to socialize. You need to come out. We need to get you to stop being so shy and quiet all the time. I mean, people are starting to talk, to be honest. I mean, I'm not gonna name names, but a certain person here, Cheryl, was talking the other day about, we're all kind of wondering, how is it that you only have to work 3 days a week? I mean, what does your family have money, or are you living off alimony? I mean, of course, it's none of my business, and you don't have to tell me, but, some people are just starting to wonder. And it would do everybody a lot of good if you could just go ahead and tell me, like, what is your deal? We all work full time. I mean, we're here. Me personally, I'm here every morning by 8, and I don't even get out of here till 6:30, 7 o'clock at night. And that's Monday through Friday. And then I have my phone. I'm getting emails all the time. I'm answering questions from clients. And you just waltz in and out of here, like. So if you could just give me a little bit of information, it would go a long way towards, quieting down the rumor mill. Were you aware of this? Were you aware of the fact that, like, you're a source of constant speculation around here by some people, Cheryl? Oh, so, I mean, again, if I'm prying, if I'm being nosy, you can tell me. But it would be really helpful if you just let me know what the deal is. Like, did you win the lottery, or did you kill somebody? I mean, how come you only have to work 3 days a week? Oh, no, I totally understand. I respect your privacy. I mean, you don't have to tell me anything I don't reckon, but, it sure would be great if you would. I mean, it would mean a lot. Well, anyway, like I was saying, Can I try that sausage? You don't want to eat all this, do you? Here, look, it's fattening for people like you. You can't, and I mean by people like you, I mean people who are not doing the low carb thing. Oh, that's heaven. You gonna eat that biscuit like you could do a. Have you ever tried them together? That's good. That's really good. Now I'm thirsty. Oh, no. I don't do soda anymore. No. I kicked that habit long ago. Soda, especially diet soda, is so bad for you. Oh, totally. Yeah. Oh, all kinds of problems, honey. Strokes, weight gain, heart problems, and I've heard it even gives you bad breath and changes your personality. Maybe that's why you're so quiet. You drink that diet soda and it makes you quiet. Can I have a sip of that though, seriously? Just, I mean, you don't mind, do you? I mean, I don't have a cold or anything. So like, can I just have a little, I need to wash that down. Yeah, you don't need to be drinking this. This stuff is seriously terrible for you. But see, with me, doing the low carb thing, I can drink this because it's 0 sugar, so it has no carbs. And I'm like totally fine. What now? I can keep it? Are you sure? Well, thanks. I appreciate that. Yeah, that'll help me finish this off. Well, if it's food I got from somebody else, the carbs don't count anyway. Everybody knows that. So we're going to do Dirty Santa. And what you do is you bring a gift. And most of the gifts are around $50. 50 to 100. It's a $50 to $100, $75 somewhere in there, or 100, whatever you want to do, or 150. So you bring a gift and you wrap it. You don't put your name on it. And then we all sit at the table and we take turns and we draw cards, and then we just we get to see whether we get to swap a gift or keep it or freeze it. It's a lot of fun. You can steal gifts from people. If they open it and it's something you want, you might be able to steal it from them. I got the most beautiful Vera Bradley throw last year. It's seriously the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. Except I guess my kids. I guess my kids were, yeah, okay, you have to say your kids are the most beautiful. Almost the most beautiful thing I've ever. It's the most beautiful thing I've seen in the last year. So you bring it. And now, how comfortable are you being in a room with people? I mean, are you okay? Are you one of those shy people that freaks out when you have to get around people? I mean, what kind of shy person are you? Like, how would you describe your shyness? What do you mean? What do I mean? I mean, are you the type of shy person that just can't handle being in a crowded room? I mean, because some of them can't. Like, they just won't go. They're like a turtle. They just know. Then their head just pokes back into shell. You're not ever going to see them. Are you one of those? Because I'll be honest, you kind of strike me as one of those. You don't ever come out of your office. You run in there first thing in the morning and you run out when you leave for the day. It's like you can't come out and talk to anybody. And you've been here long enough now that honestly, personally, I think it started to become a bit of a problem. So, what else? Have you got anything else good? That's all? Can I have this other piece of sausage? You don't mind, do you? You're going to have to get out more. I'm telling you, seriously. We are very fond of our work environment here. And, of course, we understand that not everybody is a social butterfly. You know, some people are shrinking violets, and then there's you. I mean, you're like, it's like you don't even exist most of the time. And we just, a lot of us were just kind of thinking, you know, we need something to help bring you out of your shell. And, you know, that's why I really hope you'll come to the Dirty Santa thing. It's during the day, so you don't have to come back after work or anything. And we always do it on a Friday. So I know you'll be here because you work on Fridays, right? I know you'll be here. But look, if you don't know what to get, if like you don't know what to get or you can't afford it, you let me know, honey. Because you and me, we'll go shopping, okay? We'll go to the mall. We'll pick out some stuff together. And do you know how to wrap presents? Because if you don't, I'll totally show you how to do that. I will stay by your side through the entire Dirty Santa. If you start to feel anxious, well, there's not really a lot I could do, I guess. But, you know, like you could squeeze my leg or give me a look. Or we could have like a secret word that you could say, like holy shnikes or something if you need to get out of there. And I'll find an excuse to help you get out. But honestly, I think the best thing would be for you to come and just power through it. You know, just bust through that wall of shyness. Because I know once we get you through that one wall, you'd be all right. We just need to help bring you out of your shell a little bit. And I'm so glad that you came in here today so I could talk to you about it. Well, you hardly ate anything. You're going to be starving by 3 o'clock this afternoon. What did you eat? You eat like a bird, you know that? You need to bring more food next time. And next time, could you bring some more of those Cheddar Bay biscuits? Because those things were fantastic. Yeah, I sure would like to have some more. So just, you know, next time if you could just bring a few more and make some more of that sausage too, because that sausage is it's I'm trying to be more hip. It's thebomb.com. No. It's all that and a bag of chips. My neighbor's son is teaching me to be cool. It's the bomb diggity. I gotta practice to make that sound more natural. You gotta go? What do you mean you gotta go? You just got down here. Well, remember what I said. Okay. When you get that electronic invite, that what do they call it? An Evite for the Dirty Santa. You click accept, okay, and send the response. Yeah, because I really think that's going to be important for you. Now remember, when your supervisor does your evaluation, they look at you as the whole person. They don't just look at the work you do. I mean, we want to see how you are as a whole individual, and that is going to determine how you do on your evaluation. And I'm just saying, you know, being like you are, I mean, like so quiet all the time, I think it's going to hurt your evaluation, honestly. It's going to hurt you. So you kind of need to do this. Think of it as the important on-the-job training. Well, you know me, I'm here to help. You gonna remember my name next time you see me? Well, I certainly hope so. You sure you don't want this? Okay, all right, well, I guess I'll have to dispose of it for you. Well, no, you go on and get back to it. Now, look, I want to see you out in the halls more. I want to see you making small talk. I want to see you enjoying yourself. And it'd be great if you just smile every now and then. Can you just, you know, smile a little bit? See, you look so much prettier when you smile. If you could just do that more and get out and meet people, my goodness. I mean, you're only here 3 days a week, but you got to make the most of your 3 days a week. You know what I mean? You make a real impact here, sweetheart. I mean, I'm just looking out for you. Totally. So, okay, well, I guess I will see you around. And yeah, if Sarah talks to you about those TPS reports, just please, listen to what she has to say. Don't take it personally. I mean, we all screw up. But yeah, 6 months. I would have thought that had been long enough to learn not. Anyway, personally, I think that's long enough to know better. But anyway, I will see you around. Check accept on that thing for the Dirty Santa, okay? All right, great. Well, I will see you sometime. And don't be a stranger, okay? All right. It's good talking to you.